What is up, everyone? It's Impact Easy, and we are back in our Hearts of Iron Black Ice playing as Finland. Last episode, we ended on a crash trying to check out what was going on with Japan and Asia, and this is how it's turned out. I don't remember the exact date that we crashed on. I've played a few days ahead from the last month because the game's saving every month. So I've played a couple days into August. I'm not sure, again, when the crash date actually was, but here's Asia. It looks like Manchuria has taken over a large chunk of conquered territory there, and Japan is just trying to get units in. The People's Republic of China is still kicking, surprisingly. And when it comes to France, Germany is almost on Paris's doorstep. They're about one tile out. Yeah, one tile out. And for us, I did a bit of reorganization with the army. So I've split up. This army is the only leadership of this army is up in the north. And then I made a new army corps, and I added another army group and another army corps so that we can get everybody down here that's being in the southern flank. So it's a bit more organized now. And if we want to add troops up here, we can. We do have room in these corps. We do have we got some room in those cores if we want to add more units. I still have 4 units on each tile, and we got some partisans coming in. Also, the Soviet Union is adding troops. Also, there is a Manchuria unit here, I think. Or a Mongolian troop. A Mongolian troop is far away from home. Yeah, we're just continuing to wait until they attack. We do not want to attack them, because that's just going to lose all of our defensive bonuses. And it's not going to do us any good. We just don't have the manpower to sustain a solid push. We might be able to make a push onto Leningrad. That's probably going to be our biggest contribute to the war. With Germany, we might be able to hold Leningrad for a bit while trying to hold these holdings. We could make a push maybe in the north and take away their northern base and come down through here and maybe hold. I don't even know what these provinces are. It all depends on what the terrain is up here and the infrastructure. But we might be able to hold maybe a line through here. We'll see about that. Might be better off just staying where we are. But that is in the future. Leningrad is probably going to be our biggest objective for us. Our fighters are also back in fighting shape, so they are ready to go. We have lost our navy. They port striked our navy to the point of destruction, so we actually don't have a navy to speak of. And we do not have the resources to make them. I didn't rebuy those tanks from Germany. I figured if we're going to build armor, we can just do it ourselves, but I don't even know if I want to. I mean, we could do a armor battalion, maybe. I would like to have some armor for the piercing, though. What's the piercing on the anti-tank? 29. So the only thing that's better is our armor, our medium armor. We don't have... I don't even care about speed with these guys. I don't even have a military... Oh, we do have a military battalion. Good. I would just give them all this normal stuff. Could give them maybe recon. Motorcycle attachment. But the only thing better... Recon cavalry has more supply consumption than a motorcycle recon attachment. But I'd probably just go with recon cavalry with them. We take light vehicle and actually we'd get rid of the engineer and put the division headquarters in. That would pretty much be the unit. That's going to be 29 IC. I don't even know if we would have time to make this. Would be nice to have some armor. 29. We'll put it on the queue, I guess. I think we're modern with it. Yeah, we're in 1940. 3-man turret. Gonna need that. Ooh, dual purpose AT. Get that on the queue for sure. And machine gun focused, we need that as well. What does this do? Defensiveness, yeah. We need that on priority right now. All right, everything else should be good. Bridging equipment, another great tech for us. Armored engineers, we don't need those. Keep an eye on Germany, because if the Soviet Union does attack, we do have it on pause. That it will auto-pause for us, and we'll get the... I think we'll get the pop-up screen as well, seeing what's attacking us. I think I put that on. When one of your land attacks the enemy, yeah, let's get the... When one of your land divisions is attacked by the enemy, yes. When land battle is over, yes, we want that. Storm the beaches, definitely, yes. All right, so we're going to get that in the log to see what exactly they're attacking with. Paris is being surrounded. Germany's taking their time with this war. Would have had this thing wrapped up months ago. Standoff tactics. You're out of date. Getting a lot of soft attack bonuses with those superior firepower doctrines. The armor's pressing forward with the infantry. They still haven't taken Paris. Okay, so they did win. Nice. Obviously. But earlier the better. That way they can start focusing on the Soviet Union. Okay, they did Vichy France. No surprise there. Yeah, they're doing silo preparations. That's not going to do anything. I mean, it'd be interesting to see them actually attack Britain. Tactical, yeah, this is out of date. We need you up there. All these, yeah, hopefully that's going to help with all of these partisans we're getting. Well, we're not getting a lot. It's just more than what we should be. Or at least it feels like that. Yeah, there goes Italy. Italy's upsetting the US. I like playing as Italy. It's probably one of my most favorite factions to play as. The beginning isn't. I actually have a save on my computer where it's like a year. It's 1937, but it's after I've reorganize the army, because that can take hours to do, to reorganize Italy's army. My God, they're in some state when you start the game. You could spend 2 to 3 hours in-game just reorganizing the army and getting rid of all the junk they have. It's like half of their army is militia. It's just, that is not going to be effective later on when it comes to facing any of the majors. All right, so I got a little bit of a... We don't have much for leadership anymore. Most of it, we don't have any like defensive or any other traits that we could really use. But at least we have leadership. I'm just getting a bit of a reserve army here. We're going to get 5 in there. That should be good. I don't know if I need to bolster up this northern flank, because we outnumber them at least. I mean, if I knew it was going to take this much time, I would have built fortresses. But we don't have that option because we haven't unlocked the tech. AA guns, maybe. What's an AA gun cost? 2? It might be a big waste. But this is our weakest tile. Okay, another big tech coming off there. Means our upgrades are going to go through the roof, because everyone's going to get upgraded with that. Considering how cheap it is, we'll do it. And also that this is just our most vulnerable tile. Postpone, yeah. I would say. And we can get all these doctrines off. I'm really surprised that the Soviet Union has not attacked. I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of the opposite with Germany. The longer you postpone the war with the Soviet Union, just the more stronger they're going to get. You might as well get the war started as soon as possible if you can take it. They should starting to be piling up, yep. They don't have that many troops in Norway, which is nice. Yep, that's good. More units for Barbarossa. We don't really need anything. We'll just continue to go with spies. Oh, did we fix our... Don't know if that's saved. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We've got 1 spy. There's really nothing else we can be doing with them. Like... We don't need to increase the threat anymore. We need 30 to activate a covert op. We only have 23. Majors. I just don't know. I mean, we could do more covert ops with Britain. Because we have plenty of spies. I mean, we might as well, I guess. The American First Committee. Interesting. Is that... I wonder what political faction that is. Because they have the Republican Party and also the Democratic Party. So I don't know what's going on there. What is the American... And it's like a major majority. The American First Committee. Interesting. United Kingdom is pretty much par. Communist Party, I mean, they got 37%, they got majority, but they're still... I mean, I would have figured they would be a lot more popular. Fascists, yeah, that's normal. Communist Party is gaining a bit of control at 18%. And France, yeah. What are we? What socialists still? Yeah, we don't have anything too crazy happening for us. Actually want limited restrictions. We'll change that. All right, we just received 2 French fighters. We got them from Germany, which is nice for us because we need every single one that we can get. Where are they? Where's... Oh my god, I think we lost our Air Force. They must have got smashed. I wish they would stop fighting after a certain time. Alright, I guess we don't have an Air Force. We got a nice, decent leader, though. I mean, I'm not surprised that we lost our Air Force. But it kind of sucks. Because we did have a decent size... I mean, for Finland, we had a decent size Air Force. Just bombing the hell out of us right now. Yeah, all this stuff is out of date. Still no attacks, though. Put all these on. What else was there? Dual purpose. Perfect. What's that? Up to date? No, not yet. I know we're researching everything. I just want to put it at the top because we are in November right now. It might not come off the queue until next year. Okay, one more division here, and that will kind of round out what's happening with this reserve army. They're still not pushing too heavy here. We got one AA gun up. Do we still have Mr. Construction? Yes, we do. Don't want that. Andrea Dory is lost. And China's finally fallen. Okay, somebody dies, become the head of state. Let's double check that, make sure he's actually half decent. Head of state, organizational rate +5. I mean, you could argue this guy's okay. The minus 10% money obviously isn't great. But this guy isn't bad, so we'll keep him. Strictly for the organizational rate. All right, Barbarossa is going to start in 41, June of 41, or at least it should. I don't know if it's even useful researching this, but we're going to. I like how we're getting a lot of this airplane stuff out of the way. What did that open up? Superior firepower. Yes. That is a good one. Corps headquarters, that's still out of date. Put that at the top. All right, we need some officers. We're not low, but we put down some units, so I think that's what's causing that right now. All right, January 1st, 41. We'll get this unit down. Where are you going? You're going right here. Boom. Nice. All right. Good little reserve army here. We'll keep them. Where would be the best place for them? This is all HQs. I think here's not a bad spot. This is kind of scary. We could also reinforce our line. Let's give them one more unit. Yeah, up here is looking fine. I could try and make a push here with four units. I mean, it is January. We do have ski troops. We're getting those machine gun focused battalions. That's going to help with defense. Short term, and we could do economic spying. I was thinking about doing something else, but really that's the only thing that we need right now. All right, technology for 41. It's going to be a busy year, I think. We'll just put that on. Just to give ourselves more options if we need them. Defensive position, that needs to go on the top. Sometimes staring at this research screen can make my eyes water. There's just so much going on here. $41. Big year. We're still waiting for that. I knew that was going to take a while. Obviously, it's level 10. Blitzkrieg, Elastic Defense. And what I'm going to do after we put all these on is put all of our air techs at the bottom so they're not getting in the way of everything that we're putting on now. All right, so all the techs up, and I put all of the prototypes and air techs at the bottom, just so we're not wasting time doing that while we are waiting for our actual operation important text to come out. And I think that's all we need to do for 41. We have another one of these. Prince of Wales is launched. I'm not sure what that is. China should be, I was just about to say, making puppets right now. With China. Give these territories to Republic China Nanjing. Yep. We're going to keep this at the bottom because it's not an important tech. At least for us at this point in time. And we'll continue to make a reserve army here. We should have new leaders as well. Because one of my armies, yeah, this guy, I'd rather have him... What would I rather have him do? I think I have a corps. I have a corps that doesn't have defense. This guy here. So I want to swap you out. There we go. And we got more text for industry that is under war economy. Total economic mobilization. Beautiful. There we go. More strategic bombing. They're bombing the AA guns, or at least they're taking... Okay, so China... No, that's the communist China, yep. So they finally defeated them. Yeah, there they go. So China has just made that puppet. Or Japan has made China a puppet. Which I don't know if is a smart thing to do. Because now you have no supply lines. If I'm still not 100% on how... I mean, I've dumped hundreds of hours and years into this game. And I still don't know how supply works. I don't know if anybody really does. So making this puppet here, I don't know if you're screwing up your supply lines by doing that. Because your supplies don't go, as far as I know, your supplies don't go through your puppet states. So I guess they're just relying on supply. Like these guys in here, like I don't know where they're getting supply, if not from the land that they're on. Medium armor, extra wide tracks. We do that now? Yep. Now what's our medium armor look like? We'll let a day tick by. Our medium armor. Almost looks like a Panzer IV with the skirt on it, but with like a British track. I don't know, it looks like it's a mishmash of like different countries. Just curious to see what's going on in Asia. Okay, I almost clicked never. That would be a huge mistake. We're just going to keep doing this one. The border gore has been fixed a little bit in Asia. That goes for provincial AA, I'm hoping, as well. Or is it this one? Provincial AA efficiency. Okay, I need this one on top. Luckily, it's only a number 2, so it won't be that long to research. I don't really build provincial AA, so I never really looked at that tech. How many units do we have here? Okay, one more. And then I'm not sure where to put the men. Because again, Leningrad's going to be our main objective. With Germany's help. Declared war in Yugoslavia. Man, this is really late. Yeah, United States is declaring an undeclared war. Now, does that open up AA guns for anti-tank guns? Yeah, we got, well, that's not an 88. It's a Flak 37. It looks like an 88. Small caliber, good. Let's see how fast they take over Yugoslavia. They don't even, they weren't even ready. They don't even have anyone barely on the border yet. Yeah, that's a bit far away for us. Yeah, I think once they actually get in there, they'll be fine. The tech spam. Camouflage, just more toughness. I mean, we'll take it. Who are they at war with right now? I don't know who that is. I can't even. It's, yeah. I don't. Never mind. Non-aggression pact, Vichy, France. Defensive positions, another great tech force. I know not much is happening with the Soviet Union, but I cannot make a push. I'm waiting for Barbarossa to go off, and then we can actually fight. More aircraft. Yes, please. So we have land defenses now. How much is that going to cost? 10. So it's going to cost about as much as a division. Interesting. I don't think I need them up here. Mainly, I would want them here for a fallback position. I mean, are we ever even going to build them is a thing. Maybe if we run low on manpower and we just don't have anything else to build. All right, we got 4 X-plane fighters. We're still getting smashed. Well, I can't do anything right now. They need to get their strength first. Fine Tune and Bank of Supplies. Army Headquarters, that can go at the top. So Afghanistan's been accepted into the Axis. That's interesting. I actually try and get them into the Axis. When I'm playing Germany, I'll try and get Afghanistan, Iran. I'll try and get all these nations into the Axis. It does take a bit of time if you have the leadership. Usually you do as Germany after 36. I mean, it's the same with what we're doing now. I mean, it's only the first like 6 months of the year that you actually have to use all of your leadership into research. But after that, you pretty much have from August to January and to do what you want. Looks like Germany's having a bit of an issue down here. They don't have many troops, especially in this tough terrain down here. I mean, a lot of that's mountains. But yeah, if you can get like this whole chunk of people in the Middle East into the Axis, it's definitely a good thing. Britain can steamroll them because they do have a decent amount of troops down here. Looks like they are... Well, they're not steamrolling Italy, but they're not... Italy's definitely being pushed back. Japan's doing pretty good. Defeated that nation. They still need to do the Philippines and do all of these islands. Now, they haven't gotten Guam yet. And Wake Island, have they gotten Wake Island? Not yet. Or no, that's Midway. Wake Island's over here. So those are still under U.S. control. I don't think they're at war with the U.S., actually. Pearl Harbor hasn't happened. Yeah. Now, can we do some coup stuff? Our political group is not strong enough to organize a coup in Soviet Union. Really? We have 70 points. It's 30. I don't know how to activate that. Their party position is too strong. Yeah. I still find it funny that the American First Committee is 67%. Oh, I just clicked off screen. I hope it's not going to crash. No. All right, it did. That's my bad. I clicked off screen and it will crash if you do that sometimes. It's Black Ice. I mean, it doesn't like you going off screen. But I think it's time to end the video anyways. When we come back, I'm just going to reload that month's save and I'll play a bit ahead and then we'll be right back where we left off. So if you guys want to join me on the next episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to everyone later. Have a good day. Bye for now.